Burkina Faso bleeds. The hidden war, the fallen soldiers and the media blackout. A country at war. People under siege. And more than 200 soldiers gone in a single ruthless ambush. In today's special report, we go beyond the headlines. We uncover the truth behind the bloodshed in Burkina Faso. We question the silence of the international media. And we confront the growing Fulani crisis that threatens to engulf West Africa. On the outskirts of Burkina Faso's volatile northern region, in a remote and dangerous area near the Malian border, a nightmare unfolded. Early May 2025, multiple army convoys were ambushed simultaneously by heavily armed insurgents. Over 200 Burkinabè soldiers were slaughtered in what may be the single deadliest attack since the insurgency began over a decade ago. The attackers knew the terrain. They knew the timing. They struck with precision, then vanished. As the nation mourned, questions echoed across the Sahel. Who did this? And why wasn't it stopped? Initial intelligence points to jihadist groups, operating across Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso. Groups like ISJS and JNIM, both thriving in the chaos left behind by weak borders and broken promises. But behind the jihadist names lies an ethnic dimension few want to confront. The Fulani. Not every Fulani is a terrorist. That is clear. But across West Africa, Fulani militants, radicalized, armed and mobile, have increasingly played key roles in attacks on both civilians and military targets. The Fulani are one of the largest ethnic groups in Africa, spread across 20 countries. But climate change, land disputes and extremist influence have turned many once peaceful communities into recruitment grounds for terror. As over 200 Burkinabè soldiers lay dead. What did the international media say? Practically nothing. When similar tragedies strike in Europe or the Middle East, cameras roll and headlines scream. But when Africa bleeds, the world often looks away, or worse, it distorts the truth. Let's not pretend this war is only Africa's burden. For years, France led military operations in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger under Operation Barkhane. But what was the result? France is gone. The US is scaling down. And now a new alliance rises, the ACE. Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso, united by pain, forged by resistance, led by soldiers turned statesmen like Captain Ibrahim Traoré. But ask yourself, who profits when Africa is at war with itself? Who sends weapons to bandits in the Sahel? Who spreads lies to divide Fulani and non-Fulani? Who benefits when the AES is weakened? Some say the old colonizers still control the strings. Others say corrupt elites within betray their own people. But what's certain is that the real enemy is not always the one shown on screen. 200 soldiers will never return to their families. Mothers grieve. Fathers weep. Children grow up without heroes. Yet their sacrifice must not be in vain. We honor them not just with silence but with action, with truth, with unity, with a commitment to build a Sahel where life is valued and sovereignty respected. Disclaimer: this program contains scenes of conflict and discussions of sensitive topics. Viewer discretion is advised. Our goal is to inform, not to incite, to unite, not to divide. You've heard the truth. Now share it. Subscribe to stay informed. Comment to raise your voice. And stand with Burkina Faso, with Africa, with justice. This is not just their war. It is our fight for dignity, peace, and freedom.